Do you ever feel like your neck is constantly strained from looking down at your phone or your computer? If you are someone that experiences neck strain, you're not alone. As someone who spends a lot of time on my devices, I know firsthand the effects that this can have if done long term and without any exercises and lifestyle changes to help counteract it. The average human head weighs roughly 10 to 12 pounds. That's about the weight of this medicine ball or this 7-kilogram dumbbell. And if you have a larger than average size head, like mine, it probably weighs a little bit more. When we tilt our heads forward to look at our screens, the weight on our necks can increase dramatically, putting more strain on the neck muscles. A forward head tilt of just 60 degrees can increase the weight of our head by as much as 60 pounds, which is roughly the same weight as this 27.5 kilogram dumbbell. It's not that our bodies are fragile and our necks can't handle this load, they definitely can. The problem isn't the weight itself, it's the duration of time that we're spending in that position with that kind of weight on our necks. Our necks never adapted to being in a tilted position that long. Technology has changed how we interact with the world. We now spend more time looking down and less time looking up or around us. Essentially, we use our necks less, yet we demand so much more from them. There are 3 tips you can use to help strengthen your neck muscles and spend less time in these positions. Number 1, take frequent movement breaks to stretch your neck muscles and engage in exercises that can improve your neck strength, like neck cars.
The key with neck cars is not to push into a range of motion that you're not comfortable with. If you don't have it, don't try to force it. Work within a range of motion that is comfortable for you.
And thoracic cars.
To perform thoracic cars, you're gonna bring your hands across your body like this, and then you're gonna flex your upper back and bring it forward. Just make sure that you're tucking the hips under and creating a posterior pelvic tilt so you're not moving your lower back. And then we're going to turn, so we're going to rotate till we can't rotate any further. Then we're going to lean into that and then extend all the way around over to the other side. Lean forward, rotate back into the center. Come up, and then you're going to repeat that in the opposite direction.
Number 2, pay attention to strengthening the neck extensor muscles, as these are the muscles that are often put in a stretched position for extended periods of time. Another exercise that I like to use, it's very similar to the one I just showed you, is using a yoga block instead of a resistance band. You're just going to place the yoga block against the wall, and you want it to sit somewhere on your upper back. So just going to place it behind me. And then my hood is kind of in the way. So here, basically what I would do is I would take my chin back as far as I can, and then forward. And then you can switch this one up, make it a little bit more challenging. You're gonna bring the block up, place it on the back of your head, and then now you're taking your upper back towards the wall and pushing in by pulling your chin inwards. Number 3, change the way you look at your screen. Set a reminder to put your phone down and look up, and adjust the angle of your devices so that you're not always tilting your head forward. So an example, if you're working at a desk, obviously if your laptop is below you, you're going to be looking down, so that's going to be straining your neck. So an easy fix to this is to bring the laptop up to sort of eye level to reduce the tilt on your neck. So you can just place something under your laptop. You can buy things for this, like special tables and stuff, but it doesn't need to be fancy. It can be done with a simple box. The main thing is not to spend too much time in one position. That's why it's important to put a timer down just to remind yourself to move. So if you spent some time in this position, another easy option for you, especially if you work at home, you can pick your laptop up, scoot out the way, little man, place it on the ground, and then you can lie down on your stomach and work in the prone position. So rather than flexing your neck and looking down, you're now extending it and looking up. And again, it's just about changing positions. If I was in this position all the time, this also wouldn't be good for my neck, so just switch things up. If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe to our channel.